Hi there, I'm Mike, and what I have for you today is Star Wars The Black Series Gaming Greats Electrostaff Purge Trooper. Or Purge Stormtrooper, I think the original one was called. Anyways, this is the second Purge Trooper we've gotten. The first one was just kind of the standard one. This one was the one that I absolutely hated fighting against in the game. So this is from Jedi Fallen Order. You can see from the bottom here, you can see the box has a really nice kind of deep purple color to it. At least I think it is. I'm pretty colorblind. I don't know if I've said that in a while, so maybe some of the new viewers don't know that, but I will often say colors that are wrong. This is the little back writing here. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order features Purge Troopers, a new class of soldiers who assist the Inquisitor in hunting down any remaining Jedi. So yeah, this is, they're the same mold basically, just a couple little differences, and I'll get into that, but I just kind of want to show off the box first because it looks good. So I've had this for, I don't know, a week or two, I guess, maybe a little bit longer than that, and I haven't opened it yet, and it just kind of, tonight felt right, I guess. So this is the Purge Stormtrooper in the package. Here's the thing, I didn't actually review the first one. The first one was sent to me by none other than Papa Gord. I didn't pre-order the game. He was really hard to find, but apparently in Canada you could just get them. Like, you didn't have to pre-order the game or anything, so people were just getting them. He sent me one, so I have the original. Again, I'll show that off, but I did kind of want to show this off. This one was announced, I don't know, back in probably August, and it came out just a few weeks ago. This is just a little effect, and it seems like it doesn't actually peg into anything once you kind of wrap it around, which kind of sucks because there's nothing really holding it in place. It's just going to kind of float around. The other one comes on here. I feel like this is too big. I feel like it's not this big in the game. I think it goes on this side. I'm actually not entirely sure where it goes, and of course there's not a picture anywhere to show you, but I know it goes towards the ends. You can kind of try to get it wrapped around itself, and then the act of just kind of grabbing onto all the little squiggly bits on itself tends to keep it in, but if you can't do that, it just doesn't want to stay. So that's enough of the weapon. Let's take a look at the actual Purge Stormtrooper. So we have the Purge Stormtrooper helmet here. He's got a nice Imperial logo on his arm. We have these white bands. He's got the soft goods comma here, which is nice. We have some markings on the leg. The articulation is pretty standard. This is old style articulation, so the elbows are not great despite being double jointed. Yeah, there's no butterfly joints, and the head kind of sucks. So honestly, I know a lot of people were like in awe of the original Purge Trooper, but I never really liked it, to be honest with you. It was good to have in photos, and it looked good on the shelf with, my second sister, I guess, Inquisitor. I feel like this middle part's just way too long, and his hands don't want to cooperate. I'm gonna have to redo all the electrical effects once I'm done here to kind of re-secure them. Yeah, he does not want to stay in his hands. There we go. All right, let's get this back in here. Oh, and then it falls right back out. But I guess full disclosure, I'm not enjoying this figure so far. But I honestly kind of expected that I wouldn't. I bought it just to have it in my collection. I only bought the one. I know there are people out there that army build these guys, and if you like it, like, good on you. I'm glad you like it. Don't think that just because I don't like something that you shouldn't like something. But this, you're not going to see this in my top 10 figure list of the year for sure. So that's him. It just I just do not like this. Look at this thing. I'm trying to get it too close to the camera so it stays in focus. You can see the back there. We have a little bit of painted detail there, which is nice. You have the shoulder harness, which I always like. The little shoulder bit. I'm not a fan of this helmet design. I don't know why. I've never have been. I just don't like the snub nose look. It looks like a pug dog, and other people that like those. So if you're one of them, again, cool. I'm not saying you can't be. I'm just saying I'm not. Figure out how to get this guy to stand. Jeez. Wow. How do you get this guy to stand? Cannot for the life of me get this guy to stand up. This is super irritating. He has ankle ratchets, and they're like either too far up like this, or too far down like that. You can't get them in just like the right way. And I don't know, this is not fun. This is not fun to pose. This video is gonna be like 30 seconds long of me actually reviewing the toy and talking about it, and like 10 minutes long of actually trying to get it to stand up in a decent looking pose. That is as best as I can do here. Here we go. All right, I switched the camera lens here, but yeah, I just, I do not like this figure. I don't like it, Sam, I am. They are pretty much the exact same, except for he's got a little color on his pauldron. He's got the blaster here. It's the same blaster clones come with. They're basically on the clone trooper body, the phase 2 clone trooper body. I guess it's the same as phase 1 clone trooper body, but it's the clone trooper body with a unique helmet, and that's it. The articulation kind of sucks. This guy comes, I feel like that's just too big. I don't think it was this big in the game. I don't like these little electricity effects at all. Nothing about this figure is fun. It's gonna look fine on the shelf. And here's what it looks like with the second sister right here. They look fine together. They definitely look like they belong together. They have a similar aesthetic. They're from the same game. They look good. I wish this were a little bit better. I think this is too big. I don't like these. And I'm not a big fan of the mold in general. But I mean, they're gonna look fine. I've got the lightsaber going through. I am so sorry here. Let me move that for you. I'll move that here. They're gonna look fine on the shelf with Cal Kestis. I've got a little video game shelf. Actually, he should be in the front, shouldn't he? Because he is the one I'm actually talking about. So I don't know, like if I were to give this guy a numerical score, I'd give him probably a 0.5 for looks. I'd give him a 0.25 for accessory. I just don't think this accessory is right at all. I'd give him a 0.5 for articulation. I'd give him probably a 1 for sculpt and detail. Like, I do like the detail that goes into it. Like, that stuff's fine. And for want and availability, he's GameStop exclusive. And it's probably like a 2.75 out of 5. Which is about right for this, I guess. It's about what I gave the original, although I might give him a little bit better because I like the gun. I was looking forward when they first announced this. I was pretty excited, but seeing it in person, I think this is way too big. That's definitely not as. It's kind of throwing me off, man. I'm not a big fan. So yeah, that's my review for the Electrostaff Purge Trooper from the Gaming Greats line. It's GameStop exclusive if you don't have it. So yeah, I mean, final thoughts on this. If you're going for the Gaming Greats line, or if you really like Jedi Fallen Order, yeah, you could probably put this in your collection. I'm a completionist to the line. I want to get at least one of every figure. So yeah, I'm getting this partially because of that, partially because I do like the game. I just feel like, as excited as I was when they first announced it, just to kind of fill out my, Purge Trooper ranks, I was initially very excited for it. In hand, I just have to say that I'm pretty disappointed by it. He's not fun to pose. His weapon's way too big. The little electro effects are really disappointing. Good try, Hasbro, but just off the mark. It's a very, at best, okay figure, but definitely on the disappointing side. That's it for my, I guess, unboxing / initial review of this figure. Let me know down in the downstairs area. Did you get it? Do you like it? I mean, am I way off here, or do you kind of agree? Again, if you like it, don't feel like I'm saying you can't like it. You're more than welcome to like it. I wish it were a little bit better. I'd like to take a moment to thank the people that support me on Patreon at a Black Series level or higher. Thank you very much, guys. It means a lot to me that you do that. If Patreon's not your thing, there are a couple different ways that you can support the channel down in the downstairs area, up to and including liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell for more notifications. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far. I'll see you later. Bye.